On Tuesday, after losing their first 5 sub-region games, the Bulldogs beat Dodge County 9-5. And the key was 2-out hitting. 7 of the 9 runs scored by the Dogs happened with 2 out. In the bottom of the first inning, Lane Adams walked with 1 down, and Cole Dow doubled with 2 down. And then the 5, 6, 7, and 8 hitters all stroked a base hit. And the first to do so was right fielder Logan McGowan. And the pitch, he taps it over to the shortstop Shields, plays it on several hops, throws to first base, and safe, and a run scores. Logan McGowan beat it out, an infield hit and an RBI. And the Bulldogs take the 1-0 lead.
Felt really good. I've been struggling a lot at hitting, and I haven't been producing, and I just tried so hard and get my base hit.
What's it like to try to drive in a run with 2 down?
Feels good to have an RBI in your box and all that. And you get your first run, RBI, and all that.
Is there any reason why you guys hit the ball so much better today in scoring situations?
No, sir. It was really shocking to me because we've been struggling hitting. That's been our opportunity to come and shine and hit and all that.
This has got to be a confidence builder. I mean, offensively and just for the entire team, the way y'all played.
Yes, sir. Hopefully we can get our winning streak on and start winning some more games and come back.
The next batter after Logan was third baseman Nick Curtis. Hits a fastball off the glove right up the middle of the base hit. That's going to score Cole Dowd. And here comes Logan McGowan to the dish. Here's a throw, and it's high. Safe there. Throw down to second, and safe at that bag. Nick Curtis driving in a pair of runs. And the Bulldogs take a 3-0 lead.
It felt good. Pitch right down the middle, put it rack up the plate.
Did y'all have a good read on that guy from the start?
Yeah, he was throwing wild. Man, he walked a lot of people, so he was all right.
Your other contributions offensively were a really nice sacrifice bunt, and also you walked.
Yeah, coach gave me the bunt, so I had to move the runner.
I mean, you got to do small things, I guess, in baseball to make it happen.
Small things win games, you know.
All right, what does the team feel like now after this victory, beating, for the first time this season, really a quality opponent?
Well, we're young. We just had to get the bats, man. We had to hit. That's all we had to do.
Can y'all build off this and get on a roll?
Most definitely.
George Lukey followed Curtis with a base hit, and then Christian Conley came to the plate. He was the DH in this game. Taps it left side. The third baseman reaches. The shortstop has it. Throws off balance to first base and safe there, and a run scores. That'll be an infield hit. And the Bulldogs keep scoring. They got 4 on the board. Conley with his second varsity RBI.
Yes, sir. I just sat back and waited on it.
When the guys were doing this in front of you, getting these 2-out hits, did that kind of build the momentum for you to make it possible for you to do that?
Yes, sir. I knew I just couldn't let them down like that and just hit the ball.
The Bulldogs scored another run in the third inning with 2 outs, and in the fourth inning they scored a pair with nobody out, and Tyler Luke at the plate. To me, Tyler Luke is moments away from scorching one. He's driven in 10 runs this season. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield in all the way around. Here's a pitch, hits it up in the air, right side. Right fielder has a long run. Ethan Rice running and running and running, and the ball is going to bounce in the corner, score a pair of runs. Tyler Luke coming to second, stopping with a double. He goes backside and sends it a long way because that right fielder was playing him into right center field. He had no chance to get to that ball, and Tyler Luke drives in a pair of runs. He now has 12 runs batted in this season, and the Dogs are leading 7-0.
Yeah, I know I got a good read on the guy my first at bat, and I felt comfortable at the plate. The first 2 at bats, really, I felt comfortable at the plate, seeing the ball well, out of his hand, and I just went up there knowing I had to get these guys in that was on base, get our runs in, and I just put a good swing on it and try to hit it hard somewhere.
Was that the plan, to go backside with that much power?
It wasn't the plan, but the way the guy was throwing, he was throwing pretty hard, so I had to, let the ball in deep, see it a long time, and, hit it where it was pitched.
Must have been nice for you to be out there to get the final out when you lost to them 1-0, pitching a 1-hitter last time. He'll try once again to finish a Bulldog victory. 2-2 with 2 down. Swing! And a miss, strike 3. It's finally over. The Dogs have finally won their first sub-region game, and they've finally beaten a winning opponent.
Yeah, I wanted to get a little revenge on them, since they beat us by 1 last time. I want to go out there and close it down.
The winning pitcher in this game was sophomore D.R. Meadows. His record is 3-0. He's beaten Johnson, Swainsboro, and these Indians from Eastman. D.R. pitched 6 innings. He struck out 8 and walked 4, allowing 5 hits and 3 earned runs.
Just didn't try to do too much on the mound and throw at Coach Cod and hit the spots.
All right, offensively, that fourth plate appearance, you singled in a run. Kane Peterson gets a sign, and he rocks and fires with a 2-2. The curveball's hit right up the middle. Will it get through? Shields, the shortstop, has it, throws to first, and safe, and a run scores. DR beat it out. That'll be an infield hit and an RBI for Meadows.
First 2 at-bats, I grounded out, and third That one, it was a grounder, and I somehow ran it out.
Meadows was the leadoff hitter for the Bulldogs, and batting second was Lane Adams. He's a left-handed hitter facing right-handed pitching. And the first 2 times he came to the plate, he walked on 4 pitches. And the third time, on a 3-0 count, he took a pitch and then walked on the 5th pitch. But yet in his 4th plate appearance, he finally got to swing the stick. There's a bouncing ball and through the left side of the infield, just barely. Well, the shortstop got a piece of it, but a run's going to score anyway. He just reached out at the last second and deflected that ball right before it got to the outside cut. Lane Adams swinging the stick, going backside and driving in a run, his 3rd of the season.
I just tried to crowd the plate. I mean, he was struggling early. Just try to get up in the box and get in his head and just make him throw it outside.
Then you walked again on a 3-1 pitch.
Yes, sir. I guess they just weren't throwing strikes to the lefties today.
And then you decided in the 5th inning, I guess I'm going to swing the bat, and you drove in a run.
I caught a strike on me. It was a little high, but then so I had to make up my mind to swing, and then I got a little hit and